It's nighttime. We're in bed, warm, relaxed. We should be going to sleep, charging our battery, but instead, we grab our smartphone and dive into the abyss of distraction, spiraling down a rabbit hole of social media, reels, TikToks, and cat memes. Any hope of sleep is suddenly lost. Addiction takes over. This is a modern phenomenon scientists call revenge bedtime procrastination. It's not just simply scrolling, it's something more than that. It's the act of consciously delaying sleep, and doing so as an act of rebellion, giving us the illusion of control over our time, even if it means sacrificing sleep. It's fighting back, asserting our autonomy. And it's becoming more common than you might think. Recent research has shown that university students in Korea might do this for anywhere up to 3 or 4 hours a night. We are entering a silent revolution, a new psychological era. This is the modern world and the effects of sleep. So, grab your pillow, because this month on The Glitch, we're exploring how young people are dealing with the issue of sleep, which countries sleep the most, which countries sleep the least, and what is revenge bedtime procrastination doing to the youth in the 21st century.
I'm out here on the streets of Seoul with Jasmine to try to find out why the people of Korea aren't sleeping and what effect social media is having on their mental health.
Hey guys, this is Jasmine out here. So we're going to talk about FOMO, the fear of missing out. Korea is an extremely competitive society, and it has the culture that changes rapidly. For example, like K-dramas, K-contents, and the latest fashion too. So if we don't want to miss out on anything that's going on around us, we need to spend longer time in bed to catch up with everything.
So instead of sleeping, people are scrolling. It's amazing to think how this hyper-competitive society is still affecting people at night in bed. But surely not everybody's just studying and trying to keep up with the latest trends. There's also this thing called revenge bedtime procrastination. We need to find out if that is real.
It's night, yes, but this is the only time we have to ourselves. We need time for ourselves. The rest of the day is super busy. So this late night social media usage is our opportunity to re-exert the control. We want autonomy. Korean people are sleeping the least of all the members of the OECD.
The OECD average of sleep is around 8 hours 22 minutes per day. Here in Korea, however, people are sleeping approximately 6 hours and 25
Korean
minutes.
women have approximately 15 days of sleep deficit, and Korean men a whopping 18.5 days.
44% of teenagers here are sleeping less than 6 hours per day, and that, remarkably, 1/3 of the country's youth are suffering from sleep
This
deprivation.
relationship between a lack of sleep and mental health problems can result in psychological trauma, or in extreme cases, even raise the risk of suicide.
The number of people suffering from insomnia in Korea rose to nearly 750,000 in 2021.
And this matches up to the reality we see around. The country has some of the developed world's longest working hours and commuting times. Offices and academies are busy until late night, with the term yagun a reality for many people. With a serious lack of sleep a growing problem for Korea, why then are people not using their time in bed to actually get to sleep? This is the age of individualism, and we are modern young individuals. This means we have this social media algorithm expertly curated for us, providing us with an endless supply of exactly what we want to see. It's pure pleasure, something akin to soaking, a small but definite happiness that will always be ours, that no company, exam, or teacher can take away from us.
Social media is a great tool for connecting people, for bringing us together, creating cosmopolitanism and a sense of warmth and community. But at the same time, there are a lot of studies that link a high level of social media usage to anxiety, loneliness, depression, self-harm, and even in the most extreme cases, this can lead to suicidal thoughts. So what is this revenge, bedtime procrastination, and this heavy social media usage? It's seen as a sign of autonomy and individualism, but what effect is it having on people's mental health?
Yes, you're right. Social media does have positive effects, but it also has detrimental effects such as cyberbullying, inadequacy, and insecurity that come from continually watching rich and beautiful people. There is also self-absorption aspect, so we become super self-involved and introverted. So the social media does have the effect in our mental health.
Some people can't sleep because they have insomnia. Here in South Korea, people can't sleep because they have the internet. But we need to sleep. Sleeping every night and dreaming allows us that quiet time to be insane. Sleep is therapy, sleep is meditation, sleep is medication. As William Shakespeare once said, we are but such stuff as dreams are made of.
Put my head under my pillow and let the quiet put things where they're supposed to be. This is how we can sleep better. And it involves a digital detox. Start reducing your screen time in the hours leading up to bed. Avoid caffeine and large meals at night. Keep your phone away from your bed. Read a book, listen to music, take a bath, relax, and laugh. Sleep is a luxury that we can all afford. And remember that bedtime procrastination is not revenge if it's you that ultimately suffers the next day. Good night. May you fall asleep in the arms of a dream so beautiful you will cry when you awake.